Hey Taurus friends, welcome to Moondog Tarot. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing all right. I just realized I dropped a card again. I'm here to do your reading for the first week of November. As you can see, I'm in a different room. This is my loft. This is my loft / music room. This is where my husband and I like to come in and listen to records and 45s, vinyls and things like that, and have a beer here and there, a glass of wine. So if you like this change up, let me know. Maybe I'll do it for, a couple more readings. So I gotta tell you guys what happened, Taurus. Oh my God. I did 6 readings for the first week of November. Today. They ended up with no sound and they ended up in slow motion. Do you know I was ready to just give it all up right then and there? I was like, I don't think I have the energy. I ended up going out to the grocery store, came back, got some coffee. Hopefully I'll be awake enough to do these over again. So the messages that were originally going to come out for you are not anymore. We'll go with that. Okay, so let's just sit back, have something to drink, listen to the reading. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm doing those. All the information is in the description box below, and I will tell you this, if you want to know my process, what I do is I ask your birth date, of course your name, and then what I do is I have you ask me 2 or 3 questions, no more than 3, and then I record your reading just like I do this one, and I share it with you, either in an email or some other way. But I also don't do them until I get my payment. And I usually get those on PayPal. So PayPal or Cash App. So that's my process if you were interested in knowing what that was, Taurus. All right. Okay, so I could be speaking to a specific Taurus here. This is not going to be everyone's message. You'll know if it's yours. If it is, please let me know. So, when I pulled these cards and I saw them, I immediately felt like somebody got what they thought they wanted and they don't want it anymore. You're being a stubborn bull Taurus. I love you guys, I do. But some of you, I feel like you had it all. The 10 of Cups here. Happy home, happy family, the children. Everything you possibly could ever have wanted. Maybe the children grew up. Maybe you just got stagnant. I don't know. But Queen of Swords is air sign. Usually an air sign. This is you contemplating, do I really want this? I wanted this my whole life. Do I still really, really want this? You got the 7 of Swords. I feel like you feel like this is not what you wanted. You may have left it. You might have left somebody out in the cold because you felt maybe they left you out in the cold. Maybe you lost that happy family. But you've definitely, I feel like you're strong. Like this isn't going to get you down forever. I really don't think it will. My Taurus friends are strong. Even though you're not an air sign, I feel like this is you. Sitting there contemplating, what's my next move? I've been through this disaster. I've been through this hurt. I've been through this event. You got a fighting spirit. She's like holding a weapon. You see that there? I think you're ready to move on from this. Whatever this is that happened to you. But you did a lot of crying. You got the 9 of Swords. This is anxiety. This is sadness. This is losing sleep. You've been through it, Taurus. Whoever I'm speaking to, you have been through it. You're really wondering if you ever want to do this again with anybody because you got the Queen of Cups, which is a water sign normally, and the King of Swords. All these swords being up in the head, up in the mind, doing a lot of contemplating and thinking. I really don't know that you know what you want right now, Taurus. But I think you might want love again, you just don't know. Whoever I'm speaking to, things ended. You thought you got what you thought you wanted, and now you're not so sure anymore. Some of you might want to stay single. But you know what? I think you're going to start to see things from a different perspective. You got the Hanged Man, which is Pisces energy. Some of you might start to change your attitude, your thoughts on love, your thoughts on family life and relationships, because you got the Ace of Cups. You might be ready to give of yourself, give of your heart all over again to somebody brand new. But I do feel like you had the family, the picket fence, the dog, the children, the husband, and you just weren't sure you wanted it anymore. Also the other person, because you felt like you were left out in the cold with that Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. Two of Swords here. You've got to choose a path, my friend. You're going to have to choose between two paths, two ways to go. Let's get some more information. You might even be choosing between two people coming in. No, I'm not choosing those because there's like 7 cards that just flew out. What else for Taurus, please? What else for my Taurus friends? More messages for Taurus. Look at this. The Lovers. There is new love wanting to come in. It's up to you to choose whether or not you want it. They're not really naked. Love wants to come in, Taurus. It does. Anything else for my Taurus friends? The choice is yours. If you want to start over with somebody else, somebody new. Could be Gemini. Lovers is Gemini energy. Twin flame. This could be somebody better than your last. Just make sure that it doesn't hurt anybody. If you have a family, make sure everybody's on board with this and that you show you care for your family and don't just make a move without thinking. That's what they're telling me to say. All right, last card. You got the Four of Wands. Look at this. Happiness. Your tribe, your people, parties, celebrations, dancing. You're going to be happy again. All right, let's pull an intuitive oracle card for Taurus friends. Because you weren't happy before. Hence the reason you got this. You felt stuck in a relationship, I think, with somebody that maybe wasn't making you happy. And I think you might have stayed longer than you thought you were going to stay. Maybe longer than you should have. For your oracle card, guys, you got sacred space. This is create a sacred space to allow your intuition to flow freely. So make sure that you have a space that's your own where you can meditate, do yoga, take care of yourself, do some self-care. Okay, Taurus? Let's pull a wisdom of the oracle card. Sorry, guys, if I seem tired. I mean, I'm doing almost 20 readings today. It's like energy sucking. All right, you got to the sea. Some of you could be going on a ship and going on a cruise, vacation, rest time. Maybe if you go by water, that's where you find your answers. All right, let's end with an angel number card. You got 4444, which is benefits. Culmination, results, benefits, reflection, and completion. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive toward your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it and the reward goes to you. All right, Taurus, I love you guys. That is what I have for you. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the hype button if you'd like a personal reading. All my information's in the description box below. I love you guys, and I will see you for my next week of readings. All right, bye.